Let's take a look at a couple of examples that use this idea of lines are tangent to circles. The first one, both ML and MN are tangent to the circle. What is the value of x? So we have kind of a polygon drawn in here. And if we knew three of the angles, we would be able to find that angle x. Well, we do know three angles because we know that if that's tangent to this, this is a right angle. That's perpendicular, and that's a right angle. That's perpendicular. So remember, in a four-sided figure, a quadrilateral, we could do 4 minus 2 times 180 as the sum of the interior angles. That's an earlier formula from first semester. That's actually 360 degrees. So the four angles have to add up to 360 degrees. So simply take 360 and start subtracting 90 minus 117. That's going to give you x. So that's all I'm going to do here is take 360 minus 90 minus 117, and I end up with 63 degrees. So x is a 63 degree angle measure. So there's x, 63 degrees. In the next problem, it says, what is the radius of C? Same concept. We are probably going to need the Pythagorean theorem because I see a right triangle in here. All right? So, and I know it's a right triangle because this is tangent. It doesn't really say that, but we could have just said it was tangent, and then you would have known that that's a right angle. So here's the idea. We're going to take the two legs. We're going to take x squared plus 12 squared equals the total length here is x plus 8 quantity squared. Now here's where you're going to make your mistake. You're going to make a mistake right here calculating that. Make sure you FOIL that out. Remember, it's x plus 8 times x plus 8. So that's x times x, which is x squared, x times 8, which is 8x, 8 times x, which is another 8x, and 8 times 8, which is positive 64. So that actually turns into x squared plus 12x, or 12 squared equals x squared plus 16x plus 64. And while I'm at it, let's change the 12 squared into 12 squared, 144. Now we're solving for x. Fortunately, the x squareds both will cancel out. They'll cancel out. And then I'm going to go ahead and add or subtract 64 from both sides. So this side is 16x, and 144 minus 64 is 80. So divide both sides by 16. So 80 divided by 16 gives me 5, and so x is 5. Now, is that the radius? Because the question is, what's the radius? The radius is x, so yes, that's 5. There's no unit, so we can just say 5. Last but not least, it's related to this question, is ML tangent to circle N at L? All right, we're going to check and see if this is perpendicular. So the question is it perpendicular? If the Pythagorean theorem holds true, then yes, it's perpendicular. So the question is that a right angle? So let's set up the Pythagorean theorem and see if it's a true statement. So we got 7 squared plus 24 squared, those are the legs, and 25 would be the hypotenuse. Is this a true statement? 7 squared is 49. I don't know what 24 squared is. It happens to be 576. And 25 squared is 625. So the question is, does this equal 625? 49 plus 576 is indeed 625. So 625 does indeed equal 625. So yes, that's a right angle. So yes, that is tangent to circle N.